Okay. Now this I often don't do in a first session because it takes trust. And if they can't relax their neck, then it's counterproductive because they'll tense up all the front of the neck to try to keep it safe. So there's a few things I want to be doing, and this would have been better before I had oil, but I have pretty good grip still. One is just straight traction. It's easier without the table in the way. One is it's easier on my body if I wanted to do these kinds of stretches. For semispinalis and splenius. I'm going a little faster than I really would. But my favorite part is that you can let the neck go back a little bit and stretch. So you can stretch the SCMs and the scalenes and not even have to touch them.
Mm.
And this is where I think I was talking about this in class, how you can stretch them. This would be the, since this side would do ipsilateral flexion, so I'm flexing it the opposite way, but contralateral rotations, so I'm rotating it toward itself. So that would be a stretch for SCMs and scalenes on the right. And where my thumb is, this thumb is listening to see it's listening to see when I get the stretch just right. There. And the angle is slightly different on different clients, depending on the length of their neck and where else they're tight. And then the most fun part, and this is kind of the unwinding thing, and it doesn't happen every time, but it's magic when it does, is just to try to listen and see if there's somewhere the neck wants to go on its own. And sometimes I just try a few different directions and see if there's anything that it runs with, that it likes. This is that self-correcting instinct again. And I think of it as it's telling me a story of all the ways it's been pulled. So this time, I'm not trying to, unlike the stretches where I'm like, okay, this is what it does when it tightens, I'm trying to do the opposite. I'm going with it this time. If it tightens like it wants to go a certain place, I go there with it and use that to stretch whatever that stretch is. That felt really good because it felt like there was a blood flow to my brain. Farther down because your head is still on my head.